How do you get ungated on Amazon? There are companies out there that will charge you $2, $3, $4, $500 to get you ungated onto Amazon. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do it for free. Well, you got to buy some stock, of course, but certainly the information is free, which is cool. Now, if you like this kind of information, where I'm helping you build your e-commerce business, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I'll know you want more information like this. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, post brand new money-making information just like this each and every day. And if you've got any questions or comments, comment below and I'll answer it personally for you. With that being said, let me show you how to get ungated. If you get ungated on Amazon.com, then all the other platforms are actually very, very easy relative to Amazon.com. And that's just because of the number of people trying to get ungated, the number of people trying to do their thing on Amazon.com. How do you do that? Well, it's actually very, very simple. I saw a service offering ungating in the toys category, which I think was $750 to get ungated in toys, and they do a wonderful job. I've actually used their services not for toys but for something else as well, and that does work. But you can do it yourself, and it's much cheaper to do it yourself. Okay, so I want to show you how to do it yourself, and it starts with what Amazon calls a commercial quantity of a product. So it starts with that. What Amazon wants you to do is to try and list a product, and then you'll get told whether or not it's gated or not. Interesting thing, all products on Amazon are actually gated, but the ease within which you're allowed to sell in those categories is massively different. So the requirements to become ungated. For instance, if you're trying to sell vintage Rolexes, that's an incredibly difficult category to get yourself ungated in, versus if you're trying to sell hose pipes for the garden, well, that's a piece of piss to get ungated in. So everything's gated. So the first thing to do is to find something in the particular category. So in this, it's going to be toys that you can buy from a supplier. And then the strategy is very, very simple. All you'll do is buy what's called a commercial quantity of that product from a wholesaler, and then use the invoice that you've gotten from the wholesaler to get yourself ungated in that. And then you would send in the products into FBA. That seems to make a difference as well. So send the products, what you've purchased from a wholesaler, into Amazon FBA in a commercial quantity. Talk about that in a second. Apply to get ungated, bada boom, bada bing. That's typically all you need to do. Okay, so what is a commercial quantity, and which wholesalers should you use to get ungated with? Because not all wholesalers are created equal. Commercial quantity, as far as Amazon's concerned, is 10 or more. So if you've got 10 or more of a particular product, then it's considered to have a commercial quantity of that product, and you can use that invoice you get to then get yourself ungated. Okay, here's the people I suggest you use. So these are tried and tested. I've used these to get ungated, and they work really well. And these all sell Christmas related things. Okay, so the first one is Wieners Limited, which we can all agree is a hilarious name. Wieners Limited, and that's their URL there. Wieners Ltd. That's the first one. Okay, you can see what they sell. Lots and lots of personal care products, baby products, gifting products. So things that are hard to get ungated within baby, personal care, gifting. Wieners is the place to go and buy your commercial quantity from, and then using that invoice, send the stuff into Amazon. That's how you get yourself ungated. Okay. Next, we have Shepher. Put this one in. So these are good because they sell all sorts of different, very popular Christmas related items. Okay, so all sorts of different things, from puzzles to Play-Dohs to Nerf guns, all sorts of stuff, and they will let you sell all of these. By the way, I should mention you can resell on Amazon. Okay, that's why I'm showing them you. So these are super good. Shepper, EE distribution. So these sell. EE distribution. These sell action figures, which will be absolutely huge this year. If you go to Twitter and look at EE distribution on Twitter, you'll see their catalog. If you don't want to go and sign up to get their catalog, you'll see their catalog. They put new stock that they've got onto Twitter, and that's a great way of seeing their stuff. Okay, they've got some super cool toys. Next up, we've got BBCW. So these are sports. So all the sports related stuff that you can get, really good stuff on here as well, okay? They do some cool stuff. Final one is BN Sports. Again, these are massive, massive sellers around the Christmas time. You can see what they sell here: apparel, footwear, equipment as well. And then they've got some exclusive stuff, but of course you wouldn't use that. You want to focus on the apparel and equipment to get yourself engaged in that, okay? You can use these, but, well, I'll give you the link anyway for these. Victory uniforms. I was just looking at them earlier. That's not to do with Get Ungated. That's to do with a niche I was researching. I left it up there, which is kind of naughty of me. But anyway, so that's an idea for a cool niche in this particular thing. Amazon.com. So go take a look at them. Anyway, so dead simple to do. You buy 10 of the product. You will get given, when you do that, you will get given something called a commercial invoice. Okay, and that's a very, very important thing to get. Commercial invoice tells Amazon that you've purchased a commercial quantity of something. It's got all the details of the wholesale on it, and it shows that you've actually ordered the thing rather than getting something which is called a pro forma invoice, which a pro forma invoice is really a quote. That's more akin to a quote. So it doesn't say that you've purchased anything, a pro forma invoice, versus a commercial invoice, which is something you get after you actually buy the thing. So you need a commercial invoice. All of those companies actually give you that commercial invoice, okay? Super, super easy to do. Save yourself $700. Dead easy to do. And with Christmas coming up, just around the corner, you can use that. And again, once you get ungated in one marketplace, it's actually easy to get ungated in the others as well. Amazon.com is, without a doubt, the hardest market to get ungated in. That was a video from the Monday night regular Q&A session I host with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs right here in Australia. Over 2,500 members and growing, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. Now, if you're not in Australia, no worries at all. You can still come and join us. And to find out more about what we do, and of course to join us as well, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link is below for that. That's www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. And I will see you on the next video. Till then, have a great one. Make some cash. Bye.